Hi, I'm Carrie Wilbanks here on Jekyll Island, just off the coast of Georgia, a place where the history is absolutely fascinating. This was once known as the richest and most inaccessible club in the world, but it's now an oceanside destination attracting people from all over. When visiting, you can't miss seeing the historic Landmark District. This is where some of America's most influential and powerful men, including J.P. Morgan, Joseph Pulitzer, William Vanderbilt, John Rockefeller, and other elite lived seasonally on the island. As members of the exclusive Jekyll Island Club, it became a place for an escape and winter retreat with entertainment like hunting, shooting, tennis, and biking. Here, these men worked on gas, railroad, and steel deals, and it's even where draft legislation was written to create the U.S. Federal Reserve. Today, you can see 34 of the structures that remain, including cottages that belong to America's wealthiest. A tram tour is one of the best ways to see the area and includes a look inside Rockefellers Indian Mound, where I was most captivated by the wraparound porch on the 3-story home.
Jekyll Island was known as a very exclusive club, and some of those members included Vanderbilt, Astor, William Rockefeller. They had huge rooms and they had plenty of space to entertain family and friends. I think trolley tours are so fun, but partly because of the history and partly because the things that you hear your tour guide share with you are true, and sometimes they are funny, and that just makes everything more lifelike. And now Jekyll Island is a state park that's open to everyone, has lots of opportunities for activities, relaxation. Come join us.
On the tour, you will also drive by places like Faith Chapel, a small Gothic-style wooden church built in 1904. The front and back are illuminated with stained glass windows, one of which is a Tiffany original. It's a given that the island has miles of beaches, but my favorite part is that all 5 of them have their own personality.
We have such a diversity of beaches that you can visit. If you go all the way north, you'll arrive at Driftwood Beach. It's one of the most popular spots for photography on the island, whether it's to go out and take a photo of the sunrise, or to get your family portrait taken, or even to take part in a wedding ceremony. And then you'll finally arrive at St. Andrews Beach. That's a great spot for spotting wild dolphins and fishing, and also having nearby access to restaurants and shops. So Jekyll Island is pretty unique because we've had a number of films that have been filmed here. Where we are right now, Glory Boardwalk, was actually named after the film Glory, filmed in 1989, The Legend of Bagger Vance, X-Men First Class, and recently we had Ben Affleck film a project along Jekyll's beaches and also on the island. Jekyll Island is very unique because it's so natural and it's simply just a car ride away, and yet you can still feel like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Aside from beaches, sea turtles are another big reason to visit, especially during nesting season at the beginning of May.
The Georgia Sea Turtle Center opened in 2007, and ever since then we've had a much larger presence on the beach with public education and research. So the Georgia Sea Turtle Center has 3 missions, and we do sea turtle rehabilitation, education, and research. And our hope is to inspire good environmental stewardship through using sea turtles and using them as examples to get people to change their behavior, such simple things like picking up trash. If you come visit Jekyll Island, the Sea Turtle Center is open to the public, and you can go in. We have a museum section, and you can also actually go into our working hospital and see all of our sea turtle patients.
One of the best ways to explore the island is by bike, because here there are more than 20 miles of trails. Another favorite place I stopped by is the Horton House Historic Site. A military aide, William Horton, built the 18th century plantation home. The site also includes the cemetery of the Dubinian family, which owned Jekyll from 1790 to 1886 and lived in the Horton home until they sold the island to a group of northern investors. With so much deep history that backs this island, I expected a lot of places to be overcrowded with tourists, but it turned out to be one of the most peaceful and exciting places I have visited. Head to JekyllIsland.com to plan your trip.